So hello guys, it's me Ebo Novice back here, and I'm going to explain this 25th September EURUSD trade. So my trade just tapped into my stop loss. You can see over here stop loss. So my bias for the day was completely bullish. As I have already explained in the previous video, my bias for the day was completely bullish because market had created huge bearish momentum at this time, and I wanted the market to tap into at least at this equilibrium point. So my bias was bullish, but um, at shifted into 15-minute time frame. On Once I saw this SMT divergence on lower time frame, you can see this SMT divergence that I have already marked out over here. On Euro USD, the market didn't took out the Asian session high, but on DXY market had already swept this Asian session low, creating SMT divergence, indicating that Euro USD dollar is getting weaker. And I have already mentioned this thing in my that daily buys video as well. I thought the market would just come down at this point and sweep out this liquidity just at this over this point and go up, but I didn't thought the market would create huge bearish pressure at this point. So market created huge bearish pressure, and uh, it was completely going against my bias. So I was looking for buy trade and it went against my bias, and the market was trying to respect this 4-hour bearish fair value gap as well. So you can see this. So there was contradiction between my bias. Market was trying to go against my bias. I was looking for buy, but market was respecting this 4-hour bearish fair value gap. So once the market did that, what I was waiting for is market came down and swept this Asian session low as well. So you can see this market swept this Asian session low, and also this took out this liquidity pool over here. Market took out all this liquidity with this candle. As soon as the market did that, I shifted into 5-minute time frame, and I was also looking at this candle over here. You can see this huge bearish candle or bearish fair value gap over here. So this was the bearish fair value gap. After this liquidity sweep of Asian session low and all this liquidity pull, market swept this liquidity. Then I should have waited for this 15-minute bearish fair value gap to get inverse, but I didn't wait for that, and that was my mistake. Market was completely trying to respect this 4-hour bearish fair value gap over here, and I was still taking a blind trade. So instead of taking trade at this point, I should have waited for the market to inverse this bearish fair value gap, but I didn't do that. I just shifted in the 3-minute time frame. Market gave huge bullish candle after this liquidity sweep and Asian session low sweep. Market gave huge bullish momentum. Then after, market even came down for retracement at this bullish fair value gap. Once the market came down for retracement on this bullish fair value gap, I was pointing my eye at this bearish candle over here. Bearish fair value gap over here. You can see this. So this was the 3-minute bearish fair value gap over here, and I marked it out, and I was waiting for the market to inverse this bearish fair value gap. So as soon as the market inverse this bearish fair value gap, I entered my trade with on this candle. Stop loss at this point. Market went little bit above and completely tapped into my stop loss. So that was a mistake. I should have completely waited for the market to uh, inverse this 15-minute bearish fair value gap, and I was being impatient. Even at the time of taking trade, my gut feeling was saying I should step out of this chart or this trade because it was going against my bias. I didn't wanted to see this bearish pressure, use bearish pressure at this point. I didn't wanted to see that, and that completely went against my bias. And at this and now right now I'm still waiting for the market to inverse this 15-minute bearish fair value gap, or also to inverse this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. If the market inverses this 15-minute bearish fair value gap, I'll look out for buy trade. If the market inverses this bullish fair value gap, 15-minute bullish fair value gap, then I'll look out for sell trade, because we can also see these equal lows resting down below over here to hunt all this sell side liquidity. So that's it. That was my mistake. And as soon as my trade tapped into my stop loss, I quickly shut down my laptop, and I took a cold shower and I went for my lunch. That's it, guys. Uh, bye bye.